Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm George Tyson, EdTech Adviser for North Yorkshire Education Services and Schools ICT. This is a short video all about the BBC. The BBC has unveiled its biggest push on education in its history to ensure that every child in the UK has the opportunity to continue to follow the appropriate core parts of their national school curriculum. Whether complementing what schools are providing remotely or as a standalone resource, the BBC's newly expanded education offer will bring 14 weeks of educational programming and lessons to every household in the country, whatever your child's age. Famous faces from BBC programming will appear alongside top quality teachers, with organisations such as the Royal Shakespeare Company, the Premier League, Puffin Books, Twinkle and White Rose Maths lending their support too, offering content and activities for both the BBC Bite-Size Daily broadcast and BBC Bite-Size Online, with the BBC promising more exciting partnerships to be announced in coming weeks. There are daily programmes to help guide parents and children through their learning day, with BBC Bite-Size delivering daily online lessons for all age groups through videos, quizzes, podcasts and articles. Starting on the 20th of April, a new service called BBC Bite-Size Daily will deliver a tailored day of learning across multiple services, including the BBC iPlayer, the Red Button, the BBC Bite-Size website and app, BBC4 and BBC Sounds. This comprehensive package is aimed at minimising disruption to children's education and providing rhythm and routine in these challenging times, with navigation being simple for parents and children to follow, as all content will be divided into age groups covering year groups 1 to 10. Every day, 6 20-minute programmes called Bite-Size Daily will air on BBC iPlayer and through the BBC Red Button. This targets 6 age groups from 5-year-olds to 14-year-olds, where teachers, experts and famous faces cover what that age group should be learning that day. Each programme will be available on BBC iPlayer, as well as having its own regular slot on BBC Red Button, aiding routine and daily structure. From watching the 20-minute programme on BBC iPlayer or the Red Button, parents will be directed to the resources available for that day for their child on BBC Bite-Size Online. BBC Bite-Size Online will host a new maths and English lesson for every child every day, with more subjects due to follow. BBC Bite-Size will be the one-stop shop for all the BBC's educational resources, whether that be podcasts, videos, quizzes or lessons. As well as offering resources in maths, English and science, parents and children will find resources for other subjects such as history, geography and art, and there will also be suggestions on how to extend learning around the home. There's also a BBC Bite-Size Facebook page, and their Twitter account is at BBC Bite-Size. So what else is there? BBC iPlayer will serve up specially curated content to showcase the very best curriculum-related videos and programmes, organised by year group and subject. It will be easy for children to find and navigate further support for their learning. There are brand new daily education podcasts will be available on BBC Sounds, one each for parents of primary or secondary pupils, called BBC Bite-Size Primary Planner and BBC Bite-Size Secondary Planner respectively. Each podcast episode lasts around 10 minutes and will help you find education and wellbeing content on the BBC. BBC4 is devoting a block of programming each weekday evening to shows that support GCSE and A-level students to study their own curricula. The BBC4 offering covers factual content for science and history, in addition to showing theatre versions of 7 of Shakespeare's plays: Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, The Merchant of Venice, Much Ado About Nothing, Othello and Hamlet. The BBC will also broadcast adaptations of A Midsummer Night's Dream from Russell T Davies and Anthony Hopkins' famous King Lear, and further classic drama adaptations on the current exam syllabus will be confirmed soon. The BBC will also be providing additional and tailored content for pupils in Wales, Scotland and Northern Ireland, ensuring that all pupils are supported in their national curricula too. If you'd like to engage with us, you can find North Yorkshire Education Services on Twitter at NYEdServices or Schools ICT on Twitter at NYCC Schools ICT. We hope this video has helped and we hope you're well. It's our intent to produce more mini videos like this if they're of use, so please like, share and follow us if you think it's worthwhile. Until next time, take care of yourself, your loved ones and enjoy this time you have together.